ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas na pangatawan natin at itong biyaya, pagkakataon na makapaglaro tayo ng basketball.
Back for the Atlantis 88, Manny Pacquiao's junior MPBL and a timeout a while ago by Antipolo as they try to get a field goal here. Pababa yung field goal percentage na now at 14% now. Hopefully be able to change things up here in the last 3 minutes and 11 seconds of the second quarter.
Well, I think more than anything also it's the defense of Quezon City holding up. You know, it's really hard for Antipolo to get baskets underneath. But they're gonna need to be, you know, creative on how to create shots. Dahil yun talaga yung strength nitong Quezon City, you know, all those big bodies underneath.
And Romero having a hard time breaking that press, but I spoke too soon, able to break the drive by Quezon City. And an offensive foul, I think the left arm of that is Atienza is extending a little bit. May konting chicken wing.
Caught warding off that time.
Take a look here.
Ayun, umawi talaga.
Ano coach, ito si Atienza had 7 points, 3.5 in his past 2 games. Now with 9 rebounds in 12 minutes of action. So completely different player here. And knowing that he has the size, maybe he's more aggressive in knowing that he can get those boards easier than the previous 2 games.
Well, also for Atienza, I feel like he's a better matchup for the bigs of Antipolo, like itong si Alvaran. And I think that's why his production and minutes are actually pretty good so far.
Oop, medyo na natabunan, but it should go back to the side of Antipolo. 24-13 substitution coming in right now, both for the Junior Giants and NYBL. The white shirts about to inbound this with 2 minutes and 22 remaining.
Oh, that ball slipped right there.
Bitawan no? Reyes, the drive, attacking the bigs of QC, no problem. Junior Giants, I don't care, I'm gonna attack.
Yeah, and definitely that was a good drive there because he was able to protect the ball with his body, and when you're going up against height, you also have to, you have to go into the body of your defender to try and negate the length of those arms.
And we can see here some substitutions for Antipolo, trying to shake things up and try to get more points into the scoreboard. Great spin move there by number 19 of Quezon City. That is Francis Lumbo.
Parang hindi na uubusan ng big man tong Quezon City.
I won't be surprised, coach, if mas maraming big men itong QC kaysa sa mga Guardia, or ang dami nilang rangy wings.
Yes, definitely.
It's a 28-footer, but to prove to beat.
That was a different kind of rangy wing. No?
Yung rangy wing.
I got range and I play the wing.
Iba yun. Ibang category of a player. Gulat ako, pagka kuha niya ng bola, ready na, pumuesto, squared up. But it was just way off to the left.
And Coach Jeric did not even flinch.
Wala,
so
nakaganon lang.
That kid, definitely. It's really a good time to be playing basketball, especially if you love and work hard at your outside shots. You can extend that way beyond the three-point line. And mga kapanahunan na naglalaro pa kami, you're gonna get benched for shooting those shots.
From experience ba yan, coach? Ikaw ba yung tipong rangy wing player na nagta 28-footer from
Wala.
3?
During our time, that is unfathomable. That kind of shot, unacceptable.
Parang anong ginagawa mo? Ba't mo ginagawa yan?
Pwede mo na mailapit.
Oo.
It's the same three-point at shot. So that's going to be a miss there. Antipolo really just finding it hard to puncture the basket, as ito nga si Felix even missing on that layup.
Because Quezon City they just extend their arms out, and that's more than enough to disrupt the shot selection of the NYBL. 42 seconds remaining here.
Just the length here by the 8-8 Junior Giants. a problem here for Antipolo NYBL.
Ito si Romero. Bit na I think Tanchi lost control of that basketball. A drive, the block from behind. That was great discipline for Antipolo. Avoiding that foul. They are driving the dish. Had to kick it out. Just the length of QC preventing Antipolo from scoring inside the paint. They will try once more over the outstretched arms of Tanchi. No good. Rebounded and a foul on the floor. But since Quezon City is in the penalty, NYBL to the line.
Right now for Antipolo, I mean, if you want to negate that height advantage, you're really gonna have to outwork itong Quezon City. As you can see, itong si Alvaran just showing how much he's trying to overwork the big seer of Quezon City on one end with a block, on the other end with an offensive rebound. And so far, Alvaran in this ball game, 4 points and 6 rebounds, made just meet his average. Of course, that's only one game, 12 points and 11 rebounds.
Itong si Alvaran, Coach, bugbog. Almost playing 17 minutes out of the possible 20 here in the first half.
And in their first game, had played 32 minutes, so 8 total minutes rest. In that previous game. So far in this ball game, 3 minuto pa lang nagpapahinga yan.
And buti na lang hindi sila back-to-back, no? Iba kasi yung recovery mo from a back-to-back compared to there's a few days gap in between your next game. So fresh ka, that's why it really doesn't matter at all, especially sa ganitong age, right?
Although Bawan did play back-to-back games.
Yeah. There you go. Conversion by Quezon City before the buzzer. That's how you end the first half. 28 for the 8-8 QC Junior Giants to the 16 of Antipolo NYBL. You guys are watching the 1800 division of the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas ng pangatawan natin at itong biyaya.
Kayo patuloy na nanonood at sumusuporta sa laro sa pagitan ng Quezon City Junior Giants at Antipolo NYBL team. Hatid sa inyo, syempre, ng Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural Season. I'm sure sa punto ng liga na ito na interested ang ating basketball fans na malaman kung ano bang program ang meron ng players natin. Kaya naman for our halftime interview, I have here with me Assistant Coach Sindre Balignasay of Antipolo and Team Consultant Sir Franco Atienza of Quezon City. So, Assistant Coach Sindre, unahin ko na po kayo. Katulad niyan, dumayo pa po kayo ng Antipolo galing ng Quezon City at pabago-bago po ang... galing po kayo, nandito po kayo sa Antipolo ngayon. Since home court niyo po siya, I'm sure na hindi biro ang preparation na ginawa niyo in terms of strength and conditioning. So paunlakan niyo naman po sa amin ang program na binigay niyo sa inyong players.
Actually, yung strength and conditioning namin, on point naman siya. So patuloy lang namin tinitrain yung players namin to stay, para maging fit sila. Then syempre, yung tulong din sa amin ng pound for pound kasi doon sila nagtitrain for strength and conditioning.
Alright, maraming salamat Assistant Coach Sindres. This is your chance to greet po at pasalamatan ang ating viewers.
Binabati ko lahat ng mga supporters namin from Antipolo. Tuloy-tuloy yung panonood natin sa Junior MPBL. Yung mga CB Sports dyan and St. John, kita-kita tayo dito sa Antipolo to support our teams. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Assistant Coach. Sir Franco, kayo naman po, actually para sa inyo pala ang tanong ko kanina na dumayo pa po kayo sa Antipolo at pabago-bago ang environment ng inyong players dahil malawak po ang ating liga, we have to travel. I just want to ask po, how do you keep your players in shape despite their changing environments?
Thank you, Flo, right? Okay, yeah. Actually, napakaganda para sa mga bata yung pabago-bago yung environment kasi it makes you uncomfortable. Pag uncomfortable ka, inaangat mo yung challenge yun eh. So inaangat mo yung mental capacity mo, your physical capacity, your conditioning. So you are forced to improve, to get better. And gusto natin yun. Plus, napakaganda ng programa ni Senator Manny kasi ibig sabihin nakikilala yung mga bata. Sa amin, sa team namin, may mga school players dyan, pero mas marami yung hindi. Kaya dahil sa live coverage at saka yung nga, pabago-bago yung venue, nakikita, may chance na makita yung mga players galing sa kanila, kila coach, mga magagaling din yung programa ng NYBL eh. So napakaganda nito sa mga bata. Ibang klase yung programa ni Senator. Kaya yun, more than a disadvantage is an advantage I think for everyone.
Thank you so much, Sir Frank, for those learning points. Baka meron po kayong gustong batiin at pasalamatan din.
Well, of course, I'd like to take this chance, no, yung camera, pakilagay mo doon sa supporters and fans and family nung 828QC. Malaking suporta ng mga yan. So thank you, parents, thank you, supporters, and nasa likod namin palagi, literally and figuratively.
Maraming salamat, Sir Franco, at maraming salamat sa mga patuloy na nanonood. And thank you for both interviewees for providing us that information about the behind the scenes. And for what happens at the scene of action sa ating laro, magbabalik po ang Junior MPBL.
Participants at mga bisita na nandito ngayon. Magandang
Attempts-wise, itong Antipolo that Quezon City defense is holding up. Although Antipolo being able to get to the foul line twice as much as Quezon City, yung conversion nila pareho lang, 4 out of 12 for Antipolo, 4 out of 6 for Quezon City. Rebounding, Quezon City 28 to 24. Turnovers, actually, Quezon City with more turnovers at 14 to 8. Pero yun nga, I guess for Quezon City also, when they went to the bench, they got 14 points, only 4 for Antipolo. Fast break points, 10 to 4 for Quezon City. In the first half, it has been Atienza and Rafa Romero, Aza Atienza and Rafa Romero with 6 points each. While for dito sa Antipolo, it has been Reyes with 6 and Alvaran with 5.
And na-notice ko rin dito sa Quezon City Junior Giants natin, coach, is that 14 bench points to 4. Hindi lang sa starters sila yung makuha yung production, but they can also get it from the bench. It's more of just speaks about the depth and quality that the team, how the team was formed here.
That's right, but for Antipolo, it's really guys like Reyes and Alvaran who start the game for them. Dyan talaga sila nagre-rely for points.
We just saw a drive there by Antipolo, Sean Gabriel Reyes, and that's what we expect from him, considering Sean averaged 19 points, a rebound and 2 assists in their previous game. Here comes Quezon City, being pressed right now by the white shirts. Romero, kick out to the right corner 3, short. Tumatakbo na naman dito ang Antipolo, wasting no time. The sidestep, the feed. It's a lot of sorry misses at what we have served from the first half, no?
But really, I think they're just bothered with the length here of Quezon City.
9-point lead for Quezon City. Tanchi starting the second half. He came off the bench a while ago para sa QC Junior Giants. So maybe now they're gonna rely on their size and speed, considering that, okay, Caleb Tanchi, one of the tallest players here, but also very quick for his size.
And also has that ability, of course, to stretch the floor with this 3-point shooting.
Natawagan ng travel doon si Sean Reyes.
Well, visibly itong Antipolo talaga nababother sila, with the length of Quezon City because you get past one defender, ang sasalo sa'yo, ang haba pa din.
Lahat sila mahahaba na players and proving to be a thorn on the side of NYBL. Good thing for Antipolo, they were able to get a stop there. 9-point lead.
Another problem here actually for Antipolo is from the 3-point area, there's 0 out of 9. So, that's the only way to try and stretch out that defense for Quezon City, but that shot is not falling for them.
And man, if you're not gonna box out a guy like Caleb Tanchi, it's gonna be a long day for you.
Well, I think more than, the value of his outside shooting, it's really the versatility, ni Caleb Tanchi easily. Parang Swiss Army knife eh.
Si Caleb Tanchi, you could insert maybe as he can be inserted in the 3 and the 5. 3-4-5, small forward, power forward, center, depending on what you need from him.
A long 2 there for Adolf Zeller.
Very unique name ito si Adolf Zeller. Tanchi with the 3. And yun yung mga sinasabi mong set shots, Coach Noy. 2 for 2 na siya sa kanyang mga tres.
And really, if you don't locate Caleb Tanchi, he is just always ready to shoot, always has his feet set, always ready to let that ball fly.
12-point lead here for the 8-8 Junior Giants. And take a look one more time a while ago on how open Caleb Tanchi was.
And look at the backspin.
Parang yun yung shooter talaga. That's what you teach about your players. Converting there for Antipolo. Tanchi, one more try from 3. Grabe yung backspin na yun. But this time he was well defended by an N1, which power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL.
Well, you like the job there from
That is Francis Lumbo.
Just scrapping for that rebound there and being able to put it back. As you said nga, power move.
Pound for pound. This QC Junior Giants team can keep up with the teams here in the Junior MPBL.
Definitely, because yung all teams here, just going to be parading some height. Although varying minsan yung specialty ng mga bigs here, like yung earlier for Rizal, Axel Mendoza, 20, I think he got like 17 boards
Last time.
Yeah, last time. So, varying talaga sila, but definitely gonna hurt you in so many ways. And itong Quezon City, yung bigs nila, aside from, of course, itong si Caleb Tanchi, just really gonna keep muscling their way inside.
Now, the 3-point attempts of Antipolo, if we just like to mention for those watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Channel 98 The Signal, is 0 for 10. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung shooting woes. Still ice cold from downtown. Hopefully, they can change it after that attempt. But no, it still continues, unfortunately.
If you're not gonna hit from the outside, those bigs of Quezon City will just, remain young giants just sitting inside that paint.
You know what's impressive there is that Caleb Tanchi was the one who shot that basketball. He got his old miss and drove like nobody's there.
Actually, that's the biggest problem then, that phrase, like nobody's there. This is fast becoming a problem here for Antipolo. Our time winding down. See that, even over contact, just using that stretch.
Iba yung length niya eh. Kaya sasabi natin that like somebody, like no one's there, quote unquote. But in reality, someone was there, but they were out-jumped by Caleb.
Well, actually, it's not really the defense's fault. I mean, after giving up that offensive rebound, of course, but there's only so much you can do if there's if you're vertically challenged.
Yan, yun yung tamang term. I think yun nga, travel yung tawagan dun. With Ynares being swarmed by black shirts, knowing that he is the focal point of their offense. It starts and ends with him. So far, ganun yung pinapakita ng Antipolo, and QC has the answers for that.
Well, despite Sean Reyes having 11 points, you don't really feel, like the positive impact, the overall positive impact. He's getting his points, but he's not really putting that much pressure on the Quezon City defense. I mean, for Quezon City, they don't need to do anything major adjustments in trying to stop itong Antipolo.
38-23, 15-point lead para sa 8-8 Junior Giants. Another stop there by Quezon City. The drive and the blocking foul para sa NYBL, and to the line will head the QC Junior Giants once more.
Well, I really like the intensity, the feistiness. Yung mukha nito ni Muyuela, always just game face on.
Yeah, si Ranz Muyela, kita mo na alam mo nang decidido na siya, nakakatake na siya eh.
I'm going for it. Makikita mo sa mukha niya, may tell pero there's really nothing much you can do.
And kahit naman nag-dribble lang siya, coach, ganoon na yung mukha niya. So hindi mo rin mag-gets, ano ba to? Titira ba to? May hinahanap ba tong cutter? 39-23 is your score now. QC Junior Giants outscoring Marikina 11-7 here in the third quarter. Actually, they've been outscoring, not Marikina, Antipolo. They've been outscoring Antipolo since the first quarter.
That's right. And at this point, the adjustments to make are on the side of Antipolo.
Yun na kasi Muyela, I gotta love that. Nag-sorry siya, but parang si coach, like, whatever, go ahead.
Yeah, I think those shots actually you earn in practice. You're not gonna be allowed to just jack up those threes. When in practice, di naman nakikita ng coach mo that you're putting in the work.
3-point attempt here for Antipolo, still no good. 0 for 12 now from 3. 0 for 13. I feel like I'm watching, the Houston Rockets when they face the Golden State Warriors, where they kept missing those threes.
I think that's like, what, 0 out of 30?
27 ata yun, coach. 0 for 27, 0 for 28. It was in that range.
Well, but then the Houston offense was, really geared.
Predicated on threes.
Either you take threes or you take layups or dunks. Yeah. And when you go 0 out of 27, you're most likely going to lose.
Yeah, most likely. I think, I don't know ba yun, kung in the last 30 years atin since something like that happened, may something na gano'n na stat eh. But anyway, 3 minutes and 12 remaining, 39-25. Almost a travel there, no? Losing control in that spin move. Offensive rebound, a rare one para sa Antipolo, and they head to the line for that effort that they just showed.
We're seeing here itong Quezon City just sticking with their big guys. They're pretty much fielding 2 to 3 bigs on the floor because there's really no need for them to adjust to the outside shooting here for Antipolo, which in short has not worked at all.
Definitely, and we saw a substitution right there. That's Zayon Martin, number 4, checking in for Antipolo, and maybe just checking the stats in his past game. 6 points, 6 assists. Hopefully, maybe able to bring some playmaking here para sa Antipolo and get their guys going. Tignan natin if it bodes true. The fake, the drive, no good. But Quezon City, this is something we've been seeing all throughout. The offensive rebounds, the effort, and the ball will go back to them. Hindi pa naman tayo dito penalty. Only the third team foul for Antipolo with 2 minutes and 28 remaining. One more chance for the Junior Giants to score. 14 on the clock. Tubong Banwa to inbound. And a cut there and a foul. To the line, itong si number 0, that is Eric Cordaño.
Actually, I also like how itong si Eric Cordaño plays. Never afraid to get his body inside the lane But I think really this kid needs to develop that outside shot, a reliable outside shot.
Let's give it to Flo Del Aguas first. For a report, Flo.
During one of the timeouts, ni-remind ng Antipolo coaches that is their own misses and errors na nagpapalayo ng lamang ng kalaban. Bukod pa rito, nakakalimot sila sa kanilang mga pwesto in their defense patterns. Hopefully, they get to fix this immediately because during one of the timeouts, the Quezon City coaches mentioned na lakasan pa nila ang kanilang opensa at i-activate na ang kanilang star player na si Ethan Tanchi. We will witness how the two teams adjusted in the second half. Kaya naman balik tayo sa inyo, Noy and Nico.
Ayun na nga, no, we saw that she mentions, Flo, again, thank you for that report, that the mistakes that Antipolo is committing, 21 turnovers, or actually, they only have 12 turnovers, but more of not just being able to capitalize on the situations presented to them. Good thing they're only down by 13. A timeout on the floor, though. See you guys after this.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa Panginoon sa magandang araw na ito.